Hey, what's going on, guys? First and foremost, I want to thank everybody that watched the video, subscribed, left a comment, left a like. Greatly appreciate it. Um, this is something I think we've seen this now for a little bit here, as far as a big push for electric cars. 2035 being the year where they're going to try to outlaw internal combustion engines being sold from these automotive manufacturers, and it's kind of been on the cusp here for a little bit. It's something that we've all kind of known about, but I really believe that the pandemic has kind of pushed this. I feel like inflation and this recession that we're in right now has pushed this off of the cliff, and it's already gotten to a point where all these manufacturers are doing their their creme de la creme. There's their last push at a high performance vehicle, a high end vehicle, and I feel like now is the time. If you want to get a high performance car with a V8, if you want to get just a performance car in general with internal combustion engine, but more specifically muscle cars and cars with V8s, now is the time to do it. Because I've looked at this trend in recent years for the high performance variants of certain cars, Camaros, Mustangs, Chevy SS, Challengers, Chargers, of the American variants. But I mean, even the Mercedes AMGs and things like that. And I paid attention in the past few years, the prices they weren't that bad as far as the pre-owned market is concerned. And even going into the beginning of 2020, I don't think it was that bad. But now it's gotten to a point now where the price of vehicles have soared on pre-owned market. But I also think that even if we turn the corner here shortly and rates come back down and we're not in recession anymore, I still think the price of these cars, they're not going to come down. I think they're only going to go up, because now more and more electric cars are flooding the market. It's just getting to a point now where I think that there's going to be no turning back. I think now, we've seen Hellcats come down in price, for years. At one point, you could get a used Hellcat Challenger for low 40s. I think that, you might be able to find a deal here and there, but I think the general consensus, the numbers are going to go up. 2023 is the last year. I think that it's going to go up. I mean, the Chevy SS, this is a car they only made for a few years. All the journalists said, oh, this is a car that's just as good as the E39 M3. But, I think that we're at a point now where, these cars, you're looking at mid 40s in the 50s trying to touch one of these cars, and you're talking about a four-door sedan with a V8 with 415 horsepower. It's not the craziest thing in the world, but I mean, you look at that and it's just getting unreal. So I really think that if you're really on the fence and you're thinking about getting one of these cars and you don't like the price, I mean, even with me, I got rid of my Charger. I thought about it and I was about to jump into it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I mean, but now it's been a year and a half now, and the prices haven't come down. If anything, they've held steady and they've slowly increased. So, and I feel like with more, I mean, I'm wearing the shirt now, the Tesla shirt. You're seeing more and more of these on the road. You're seeing more Chevy Bolts on the road, and now F-150 Lightning, the Ford Mustang Mach-E. There's so many electric cars out here, and they're going to the masses, and things are starting to change. And I think now with the price of gas going very high, I think that the automotive manufacturers are rubbing their hands together, because they see so many people that don't want to pay this and are now they're really ready to make the jump. And I think that these cars, I mean, obviously they're going extinct as we know it, but they're not going to get cheaper. The more rare they get, the higher the price is going to go. So I do feel like, yeah, we kind of got screwed with the pandemic, because now these cars have gotten to a point now where it's very expensive. And I do pay a lot of attention to the Mopar products. I mean, I remember you could get a used Scat Pack Challenger for the high 20s before the pandemic, 28,000. Try finding one for 28,000 today. I mean, forget about it. So I just feel like if you're in the market, try to make that jump now, because I feel like, if you wait and as this gets worse and as these cars become less and less, they're going to become more desirable and the price is going to go up. And even though they made a lot of these cars, especially speaking to the Challengers and Chargers, I still think that at the end of the day, the price is going to go up. So jump down in the comment box. Let me know what you guys think. If you're on the fence, I think it's time to jump. But are you going to jump? Are you going to hold them? Are you going to wait for the new stuff to come? I mean, this is really for the people that like V8 performance, internal combustion engine performance, but specifically V8s. So jump down in the comment box. Let me know. I'll catch you guys on the next one.